Alright, so today we're working on the 316 today. It has a hydraulic leak, and I think it's coming. I don't know if the oil filter's leaking or the main seal where the drive shaft is all the way up there is leaking. Or it could be the relief valves, but it's really wet down here, and if I feel it's dripping down from the top. I already wiped off. The filter was definitely wet, but I think because the top is dry, I mean, it's really dry up here. It's not that seal. I think it's either this is leaking, so I'll pull that off. And I have new O-rings for these lines. I'll put that in. I mean, we lost a decent amount of fluid. I mean, it's pretty clean fluid besides all the stuff that was in it before it, but yeah, and it's all wet underneath here, so I don't think the main case is leaking. I think one of these hoses are leaking. Even this fuel line's wet, and I'm also going to manage all these hoses. I'm going to shove them up because they're pretty close to the ground, and I don't want them scraping on the ground. So yeah, I'll probably clean this all up and I'll put it back together, and I'll catch you guys back up when this is all kind of smushed back into place and all, and I find the leak. Alright, so I just got the O-ring out of there. This O-ring was definitely leaking. It's a lot drier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push all these lines up. I'm gonna see all these lines down here. I'm gonna push them all up into the frame, and because they're dangling everywhere. So I'm gonna push them all up, and then I'm gonna start it, and we're gonna see how that comes out next. So once I get them all pushed back up there, I'll see if it'll start. I'm guessing it will. And then I have stickers. I have 316 Kohler stickers on the way. So yeah. All right, that's much better. I got all those hoses pretty much wrapped up. The only hose that I couldn't get to come back up is this one. So I don't know. I don't think it'll scrape on the ground or drag, but they're all up there. They're all tied up there. So next thing I want to tackle, now that I got the transmission sealed up, I think pretty good. I replaced this. It already broke. Well, I replaced these. There was old ground wire. I replaced it. Oh, look at those nifty solder jobs. I'm probably gonna get roasted in the comments for using this, but I don't think it'll start now. But so now I gotta fix that. All right, so I'll fix that. I'll clean up the floor, clean up the mess. We'll see if it runs. I can't move it because we have our chicken wagon in here right now. We gotta repair it, so I can't move, but at least I'll be able to see if it starts and runs, and if this wire actually was the problem. So now I gotta see. I don't know if it smushed it all the way down. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to cut this short, but I might have to replace that end again. Damn it. So I'll probably have to make a new wire and wrap this up, or I could just take that wire and ground it back down over there. So we'll see. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do now. I don't think this matters because it still cranks over. So I think I'm just going to leave it, and I think it'll be fine. But anyways, I don't know many of these are at. I mean, I haven't really seen many of them online, but I've been really liking these John Deere wrenches. They're pretty pricey, but, they were given to me, and they're really nice. They won't stretch. They won't stretch. They're very strong. I mean, there was a hydraulic hose down there. And I had the same size wrench. I believe it was a Craftsman's wrench. And the ears were spreading apart. And these John Deere wrenches, they're really nice. They come in this holder. And you could mount them on the wall. And they all have part numbers on them. So if you ever lose them, they have a part number on them. And you can get them replaced. There's also a part number for the full set, so if you want those, look that up online. And they're really nice. It comes all the way to 3/8, all the way to 1 1/4 inch. So yeah, Alright, so let's start this tractor up now. It does shake really bad. Now we're going to let it run. Alright, so I just ran it. It's not leaking anymore. I sealed up the transmission. I got those fuel lines and hydraulic lines all put up. I think next video my stickers will be in, and we'll put on all the decals. We'll finish it up. Then we're gonna take the dash off because the dash is starting to. It's pretty bad. It's starting to. I sandblasted the whole tractor down, but that needs to be sandblasted, and that's why I didn't win at the fair last year. So so next video we're probably gonna get the decals in. We'll fix up my 318 hood, and we'll do the 316 hood. And then after we're done with that, then we'll take the dash off of the tractor. We'll take the steering wheel out. We'll pull out the electrical harness, and then we'll sandblast it. So yeah. So anyways, that's the end for today's video. Everybody, please like and follow, and I'll see you guys on the next one.